What's going on out there, Nightmare Nation? Your friendly neighborhood nightmare again. You're back because you love me. Now, in the last video, at the end, if you stayed the whole time, like Marvel movies, stay to the end credits. I mentioned spoiler alerts. So I'll say spoiler alerts again so you understand that there will be spoiler alerts in case you want to leave. This spoiler alert will be to the Arkham Knight game, the Batman Arkham Knight video game. So, if you do not want to know the identity of the Arkham Knight, if you want to find it out for yourself, don't watch this video. Spoiler alert. I'll give you a minute to click away. Spoiler. Okay, I gave you Jeopardy time. So, if you're still here, it's on you. I was talking to some friends. And it seems a friend of mine's friend, or a friend of mine's boyfriend, has an issue with the Arkham Knight's identity. Here's where the spoiler comes in, folks. The Arkham Knight is revealed in-game to be Jason Todd, a.k.a. Red Hood. Now, the problem seems to be, why Jason Todd? It wasn't built up for any of the games. It wasn't built up for any of the blah, 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 blah. Now, I say to you, bollocks. Bollocks. The Arkham Knight should be somebody Batman has no idea of. There should have been no hints toward him. There should have been no background information on him. That's what makes the Arkham Knight dangerous, is that Batman can't figure out who it is. Because if Batman figured out who's behind the mask, it doesn't matter anymore. Because then he can be like, oh, that's you, I know how to beat you, and then he knows how to beat you. The Arkham Knight was designed to be a thorn in Batman's ass. Just somebody Batman couldn't beat. Somebody that Batman would take one step, the Arkham Knight took two. Always a step ahead. Batman jumped, Arkham Knight jumped higher. That was what the Arkham Knight is. And to have it be Jason Todd makes perfect sense. And here's why. Jason Todd was left to be beaten to death by the Joker. He feels betrayed. He feels hurt. And what better way to get revenge? That's what he's wanting, because Batman left him. In his own mind, Batman left him. What better way to get revenge than to make Batman look like a fool? Make Batman look stupid. Batman is supposed to be able to beat anybody and solve anything, but he can't figure out who the Arkham Knight is because there's no information on him. He's a completely Now, and to me, that makes perfect sense. Who else would you put in there? Joker? Joker wouldn't hide his identity, and he certainly wouldn't be that good at what he does, and Batman would be able to recognize even the Joker's stupid laugh through a voice changer. It can't be Scarecrow because it just doesn't fit. It really can't be anybody else but Jason Todd. Now that I think about it. Yeah, what about Hush? Hush is, why go through all the trouble of making yourself look like Bruce Wayne just to be rip off Batman? No. Now, another problem is, well, if he's going to be the Arkham Knight, why would they give us the Red Hood DLC and then this and that and that? The fact that the Arkham Knight was Red Hood is the only reason we can get Red Hood DLC. The Red Hood DLC happens after Arkham Knight. Yeah? The Red Hood story DLC happens after Arkham Knight. That it's not, at least to me, because there's no one stopping Jason Todd from killing these people. There's no one, and it's not like he's shaking down Scarecrow or something. This is obviously after Arkham Knight. Makes perfect sense. And this video is really just my response to that. Do I like the Arkham Knight's identity? Do I like the blah 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 blah? What are my opinions on everything? And my opinions are, yes, I love how they did the Arkham Knight. How they made him look way better and stronger, faster, more agile than the Batman. And the reveal at the end was just amazing. I revealed to you the identity, but the way they reveal his identity was cool to me. So go play the game and watch that. I just hope that there's more than just what's in the DLC pack. Like, I hope you can do other missions as Jason Todd, like you could Nightwing. Like, there was a Nightwing story, but then you could do other, like, side missions. That'd be cool. Since this is the last Batman game. And personally, I like that it's Red Hood because that gives us Red Hood. Red Hood kicks ass. Red Hood kicks a lot of ass. And I think he's one of those people that would have complained no matter who the Arkham Knight is. And here's the thing. It doesn't, because one of the studios said, oh, Arkham Knight is going to be a completely new character. And the Arkham Knight as a concept is. The Arkham Knight himself is a new character. The Arkham Knight does not exist. Red Hood exists. Batman exists. Joker exists. Arkham Knight doesn't. But it wouldn't make sense for a completely new character to be underneath that hood. Otherwise, it's not a big reveal. Like, if they were going to make him John Johnson, why would you bring John Johnson to fight the Batman? It makes no sense. You'd have to cram an hour's worth of, like, 9 games worth of backstory into 5 minutes for the Arkham Knight reveal to make sense. And even then, it's not as big a payoff as, hey, you betrayed me, I'm kicking your sorry badass now. So, my opinion, Arkham Knight as the Batman, Red Hood as Arkham Knight, and Arkham Knight being Red Hood just makes total sense. So, those are my opinions. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. The next video I do, I know I said I'd be doing them as a lot more often, but things have kept getting in the way and just off-tracking. So all I'm going to promise is that I'm going to try harder to make more videos. But next time, I'm going to give my opinions on some other things. I don't know what those things are yet. They'll come to me. If you want to suggest things for me to give my opinions on, go for it. But this has been my opinion on the Arkham Knight's identity and the following story. So, as always, I'm your friendly neighborhood Nightmare. Thanks again for watching Nightmare Nation. And until next time, peace. I'm out.